Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here. Welcome back to part 21 and the final part of the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree full playthrough walkthrough. In this section of the walkthrough, we are going to do the Legacy Dungeon Enir-Ilim and finish the DLC. We are starting at the Church of the Bud, where we have just, in the previous section, defeated Romina, Saint of the Bud. We are currently at level 216 with a level 18 Scadutree Blessing, level 9 Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. We've collected 45 Scadutree fragments as well as 20 Revered Spirit Ashes. So, in the previous section of the walkthrough, we came here and activated the Sword of Light. However, I said that it was in the Stone Sheath Sword was in the Scorpion River Catacombs. I was mistaken. It's in the Fog Rift Catacombs. And when I looked it up to see where it was, because I was running around that dungeon, I couldn't find it off camera. I looked it up, and on the Fexture Life wiki, it said that you can transform that sword into the Sword of Dark here in the ruins of Unte. And I was like, how do you do that? There's nothing there. But it turns out you can actually activate the Furnace Golem that's sitting in front of these ruins. So that's what I want to go do. It says that we need a hefty furnace pot, and I realized that there is a shack that I never did on this playthrough, and it's right here underneath the Elak Bridge. So let's go do that real quick, because I want to get into these ruins and see what it's all about. I doubt we can still transform the sword, but I don't care so much about that. And what's really funny is I kept remembering, like every night when I would finish recording like parts of the walkthrough, I kept remembering I never went under the bridge. I never went under the bridge. I got to go back under the bridge, because I was missing the hefty furnace pot recipe. So this is a furnace visage, another furnace visage, and then this is going to be the cookbook that teaches us how to craft hefty furnace pots. And these pots are really, really strong. Okay, so now let's go back to the castle watering hole. Although before we even do this, I want to see if we can activate the Furnace Golem sitting outside of Shadowkeep, where we find the note about keeping the furnace pots away from them. All right. Actually, no, let's just put him on the bar. All right. So there's a decommissioned furnace golem out here. No, it won't be this one. This one doesn't have any coals in it. Or does it? It does. Okay, let's see what happens. No. All right, let's go to the castle watering hole. This is crazy. I can't believe this. I always thought it was so strange that that thing was sitting there. Whoever figured this out is really smart. All right, so apparently, and it's weird too because the summon icon is here the whole time. Okay, let's come around here. It says get up to the balcony and throw the hefty furnace pot in. I'm a little concerned because I don't feel like that's high enough, but I don't know. We'll see. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is new and exciting, ladies and gents. This is new and exciting. Kind of boring that we got to kill it this way, but... Oh, whoops, I missed the kick. I cannot believe this. Ow. Come on. I'm going to try to kite it out. Nah, I shouldn't do that just because if I do, it's going to start exploding. It's 1, 2. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. Oh, would you just go down already? My God. Thank you. All I gotta do is complain about it, then it happens. I still just cannot believe that this is a thing. I really can't. This is like blowing my mind right now. One. Why are you doing that? Ugh. Oh boy. God, it's doing it again. Nope, we stopped it. I think that was 2. Go down. Thank you. Okay, that's that. What tier does this one give us now? Bloodsucking cracked tier. Resulting concoction temporarily increases attack power but drains HP over time. Okay. And then what do we got here? It's a wooden chest. This can't be Mimic. The chain is a question mark. If this is Mimic, I'm going to freak out. Okay. Giant golden arc. Sorcery of the Inquisitors of the Tower, wielded as an incantation of the Spiral. A swing of the arm releases a giant golden arc. The arc resembles the barb, a known symbol of coercive questioning. And here it is. Raise a sword of light to dark. Wow! From the quick of the root, wandering coils of darkness coalesce and release their eddies and vortices, giving form to the dark blade. So still, yeah, still has faith. Wow! It's a fingerprint. Nah, never mind. Wow, dude, that is awesome. Wonderful. Okay, I'm so glad to know how to finally get in here. Whoever that Fexture Life contributor was, thank you so much for writing that article. I love discovering new things. That is incredible. Okay, great. All right, back to the main adventure here, to the Church of the Bud. And by the way, I did check to see if the altar... So this is where we got the Sword of Light. The altar where you pick up the sword is located here in the Fog Rift Catacombs. So you go from here to here, basically. It's not directly underneath it, which makes more sense because, you know, this is here. Again, though, like, why... I wish I had zoomed in on this and sort of paid more attention to that. Okay. So, we just killed Romina Saint of the Bud in the previous section of the walkthrough, and now, using the, what was it called? The Ember of Messmer? Messmer's Ember? Using Messmer's Kindling, we can burn the Sealing Tree. So, there's no real, like, point of no return or anything while doing this, so, you know, you don't have to worry about that. You're basically... You hit the point of no return when breaking Miquella's Great Rune. So once you're ready, go ahead and examine the Sealing Tree and then burn it using the Kindling. Insane. What an absolutely insane image. Crazy. Okay. So we get teleported to a new place. We hit the one, like, hard loading screen of this entire DLC, which is kind of crazy. The coffins are loading screens, really, but... Anyway, we get teleported actually directly across from where we lit the tree. So we are now at Enir-Ilim Outer Wall, and you can see we are very, very close to Bellerot Tower Settlement back over here. The thorns have now burned away, and the world is... And this tower is no longer bathed in shadow. So welcome to Enir-Ilim. This is one of the coolest dungeons in the entire game, and it is the final dungeon. So we now see the Tower Guardians in full effect. They are no longer relegated to the ancient ruins of Rao. They are now just here all the time. And this place's version of these guys are no joke. Okay. Whew. All right. So let's head up this first staircase. And then light our first site of grace here. Technically the second, I guess. Okay, now, let's go down here. Grab this treasure, Messmer fire grease. And then take this elevator down. And if you recall, when we first killed the Divine Beast Dancer in Bellerot Tower Settlement, we came across a doorway that was covered with shadowy thorns. That is this doorway. So we are back here, and that is the Divine Stage where we fought the boss. So we're back. Okay, really quick, before we begin getting too deep into Enir-Ilim, we need to find the last painting solution, and that's going to be located right here. So let's go down to the Templetown ruins really quick. And then just take the Spirit Spring back up to the mausoleum. And now that the shadow has been burned away, we can actually see the the Sacred Tower, the White Castle. Come back here. Again, it's near the map still in case you've forgotten. If you didn't unseal this Spirit Spring, there's a circle of rocks right up here that you just need to break. They should be located right over here. Like sort of right here. You just break them and then, yeah, right here. You just break that and then that activates the Spirit Spring down here. Go ahead and ride the Spirit Spring up, and then we're going to ride the second one up as well. Okay. And then, see, you can now see the Divine Tower, the Sacred Tower, the White Castle. And then the Painter is going to be right over down here in between two rocks. Right here. He only appears after you've burned the Sealing Tree. So again, where is it? Oops. Right here, the Sacred Tower painting. Go ahead and get your reward, which is the Spiraltree Seal. Sacred Seal of a soiled amber engraved with the Spiraltree design enhances spiral incantations. The majesty of the White Tower, stretching to reach the gods, even inspired a secret faith in the invaders, the people of the Erdtree. So even though they invaded, it inspired a secret faith in them. All right, let's go back to Enir-Ilim. All right. Actually, go upstairs first. And then we're going to sort of play on the rooftops here. All right. I've actually been through this place, I think, 4 times. Reason being because I got here, I burned the Sealing Tree. I did this place. I got really far. I didn't get to the final boss, but I got really far, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I should really be here yet, because I still hadn't found the Abyssal Woods. I hadn't done any of that stuff. And so I restored my save, and then did it again. Got here, killed the final boss, wasn't satisfied with my final boss kill, and so I went back, and I restored my save again. All right, so we're going to come out here. This is not an illusion. Yeah, okay. Thought those were mirrors for a second. I was like, I don't remember mirrors in Elden Ring. Okay, kill this. And if you remember, there were these old people back in the area that led to the Divine Beast Dancer in the ancient ruins of Rao. So this is why they were there. One, they were looking after the Divine Beast Dancer, probably. That's what I assume. But also, they could have just fallen from here, you know? All right, so these big folks, they can be backstabbed, believe it or not. And you should be familiar with them from the Elder fight back at the end of the Darklight Catacombs. So that one drops a Revered Spirit Ash. That is number 21, 4 left. We're going to come up here and kill a couple of enemies real quick. Okay. And then... All right, let's kill this guy. Like I said, the Tower Guardians are absolutely no joke. He calls a storm. He uses lightning. Ow. And so his lightning ripples because he called the storm. He has all those lightning incantations. So you gotta be very careful with this guy. Just going for the bleed. Okay, very good. So the storm stops. And now what we could do is we could just head straight up there, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do a little bit of circular backtracking here. So we're going to drop onto this tree branch. And we're going to come over here. We're going to run up this one and then jump over here. Okay, kill this elder. And then we get the Spira incantation, which is a superior sorcery of the Tower Priests, wielded as an incantation of the spiral. Wrap one's arms together and hold them up to the heavens to summon a spiral of light that erupts at the enemy's feet. Column of light persists for as long as the button is pressed. The spiral is a normalized crucible current that one day will form a column that stretches to the gods. So they believed that these incantations would make them reach the gods. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can drop right here. And then come over here. Oh! It's okay, that treasure's not a big deal. Kind of sucks, though. Alright. So we got the man-flies here. Let me just go get it. It's going to drive me insane if we don't kill these guys. Alright. Get yourself some thin beast bones. There's a reason that I don't rest at like every site of grace. How did I forget this? There's a reason I don't rest at like every single site of grace all the time. Like every time I kill an enemy or like kill a pack of enemies, I don't rush to sites of grace. And that's because I like to like, one, keep things organized, but also leaving things dead is just like easier sometimes. Like I know people get really obsessive about resting, but a lot of times you're just better off not. Roll calling finger remedy for summoning friendos. Okay, so that's actually what I wanted to get. Let's come over here. And we're going to drop into this sand pit here. This is where we just kill those man-flies. But, God, I saw him too. I was about to call him out. I was going to say, but there's a man-fly down here. I just didn't think he would jump me like that. All right. So... yeah, there he is. Okay. Another Revered Spirit Ash. That's 22. 3 to go. Okay, now let's head back up to where we fought that Tower Guardian. The music here is just insane, and the vibes and the clouds and the sun and Scadutree right there. I mean, it's just such a culmination, to quote Michael P. Huber of Easy Allies. What did he say? I guess nothing important. All right, so there's an enemy at the top of these stairs. And you can see that guy rolling. So, oh God, what you got to do is try to zigzag, but then you want to get behind him to backstab him and stop the Spira cast. Okay? Then there is one of them up here. Am I missing him? All right. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, wow, it actually did. Great. Okay, that just makes things a little bit easier. You know what's awesome? Look at the corpses. I mean, that's just insane design. And it's like, are they falling or are they climbing? Who knows? All right, let's open this door. And then we're going to get to a new site of grace with the final cross. Actually, I don't think... Is this the final cross or is there one more after this? I can't be sure. Anyway, this is a big cross. So we get a Scadutree fragment. That's 46. Okay, I abandon here all my fears. Let's touch grace. But we're not going to rest. Instead, we're going to go back outside. So, there's a couple of hidden treasures. One more hidden than the last. And it's a pretty dastardly scheme, if you ask me. So, if you look carefully, we can jump over this railing. And then we're going to come in here. And then we're going to grab this. So this is the Inquisitor ashes. The Inquisitor hags wielded barbed candlesticks. One of the Inquisitors casts a tower hex to heal HP, while the hex of the other boosts her own attack power. Inquisitors often perplex the minds of the uninitiated, and so seniority was viewed as an asset. So it's just the whole seniority thing. Oh, you could actually just walk down here? Literally never do that. Okay. I always thought you had to jump. Anyway, that's not it, though. So, we are now going to drop here. And this is going to send us to a place you will not even imagine. So, careful. Drop right here. Wow, that was insanely close. What was with that? Okay. And these jumps are going to blow your mind. Like, these are some of the most insane jumps I've ever seen in a Souls game. All right, come over here. We're going to jump this gap and then grab this item. Holy Proof Pickled Liver. Okay, then we're going to drop here. And then very carefully, we're going to carefully come over here and we can grab this item without dropping. Okay, level 8 smithing stone. Come over here. Just keep walking into the wall to use that as a guide. All right, and then we're gonna jump and land on this rafter here. Okay, I'm gonna come around here. Oh, sorry, wrong way. Not exactly the wrong way. We're gonna come around here. We're gonna grab a treasure, and then we're gonna go back. Okay. If you want, you can drop there, but I really don't recommend it. Instead, what I recommend doing is coming over here this way. I have made both jumps, but I've also died on that first one a bunch. Okay? And so then we're just going to drop right here, but there's going to be an enemy right there. Okay, very good. Whew. And then there's a Somber smithing stone, level 5. All right. Now, you see all these bloodstains are for a really insane jump. You need to make it into that window. Now, it may seem nuts, but just run full force and just jump. You will make it, okay? Just jump and hold forward. Boom. I'm holding forward, and you end up in there. Welcome back to Bellerot. Okay, so there's going to be a scorpion right above this doorway. So just run out. Now, the last thing you want to do here is die and have to do that crazy jump again. Okay. Go ahead and grab another Scadutree fragment. That's 47. 3 to go. That is the way back up, so we'll come back here in a moment. Gonna drink, because we got some fights coming up. All right, let's take this elevator down. Okay. And now, if you were to look over the edge, you would see the staircase that leads to the Divine Stage. It's the Scorpion Pit. If you remember, this is where we got the Bone Bow. You could see the Curse Blade right there. So, it's all built on itself. It's crazy. All right. Come through here. And then in this room we have some Inquisitors, some old ladies. All right, and then through here we're going to have a Tower Guardian, okay? So get ready. Ow. Okay. Fortunately, they're not dropping their weapons, but you can keep farming them for their weapons. Okay. Take this elevator down. And we can open up this door to this tower, which we saw in the 4th part of this walkthrough. And I told you, don't worry about how to get here, because now you know how to get here. This is the only way into this room, and inside of this room is a legendary weapon. This is Euporia, okay? This item description is wild. Through the blades... hang on. Twin blade symbolizing abundance, the secret treasure of the tower. Through the blades, fashioned from golden shoots or feathers, are largely wilted and darkened. Their luster can be restored by dealing damage to foes. However, damage dealt to those who live in death will have no such effect. So undead will not count towards, revitalizing this thing. And it's the Euporia Vortex is the unique skill. Using the power of the vortex, violently twirl the armament, dealing multiple slashes directly ahead. The greater the restored luster of the blades, the greater the power of this skill. However, use of the skill will fully consume the blade's luster. So unfortunately, I don't have the faith required to wield this, but this is one of the coolest weapons in the entire game. It's awesome. If you have the stats, use it. All right, so just in case you did not do the Bellerot sewers, now you can. You can just jump over here. You don't even need the key if you don't want it. Okay, so now we can head back, all right? Head back up. Isn't this all? It's just so crazy how well built this place is. The first dungeon is the last dungeon. You can't make that up. And the absolutely beautiful thing is that you don't even need to do it this way. You can enter Bellerot via the Divine Beast. Like, hello? Thank you. You can come here. You could skip Bellerot. You could never go to Bellerot. You could basically skip all the way to Shadow Keep if you want. And then just rush Mesmer, and then go do the other, go to Ancient Ruins of Rao. You basically just have to kill Golden Hippopotamus, Mesmer, and then Homegirl. Saint of the Bud. And you're here. You only have to kill 3 bosses to get here. And you can enter Bellerot through the back door. Insane. And here we are, back at the beginning of this area. So, this is where we fought that that Tower Guardian right here. This is where we were getting Spira cast on us. And this is why I leave everything dead and I don't rest at sites of grace. It just makes it so much easier to get back places. So much easier. Incredible. Okay. Now let's rest at the site of grace and continue on. Level 19. And level 9. So 3. And then 3 more, right? So I should need 5 for the Revered Spirit Ash final level. I need 2 more of those. And then... hang on. And then I need how many for the final level? 3 for the final level of the Scadutree Blessing. Perfect. Okay, moving on. Moving onward and upward. Literally, we're going up the tower.
Here's the top search result.
No, thank you, Google. Okay, cool. So, you want to backstab this guy again? I like how he just, like, folds over. Anyway, you want to backstab that guy again. And you'll notice that the stairs here are broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave a rainbow stone here. Because I am very curious if this is the spot that I think it is when we come back down from the other side. Cool. All right. So we're going to hop out this window. And then we're going to turn right. And the falling sand is typically your indicator of where you want to be going. So we got some Gravebirds here. Let's be careful. They do shoot rings of light. Okay. Just be careful, because there's another one around the corner. Okay. One right here. Brilliant. Come up here, grab this. All right, and then as we approach this building, another Deathbird is going to come out, along with some Inquisitors. Yep, there he is. The Inquisitor will mostly ignore you, though, unless you're, like, weirdly close. Okay. Come in here, get a Revered Spirit Ash. Okay, that is number 23, 2 left. All right, and then you're going to jump over this staircase onto this one. Grab this treasure, Silverhorn Tender. Come into this room. Get the Horned Warrior Ashes, Stanching Bolus, and a Neutralizing Bolus. This heavily armored guardian spirit of the tower attained inhuman strength through divine invocation and wields a curved greatsword that brings horns to bear on its foes. In the tower, these warriors and their weapons both are spiritual vessels. So you hear throughout the entire DLC about the tower, the guardians of the tower is lost. You're here now. Okay, grab that. All right, so you're actually going to get the jump on another Tower Guardian right here. It's not much of a jump, but it's a jump nonetheless. All right, just great. Okay, now even though you got that, don't forget to backtrack a little bit because we actually didn't explore everything. Let's come in here. Another Scadutree Blessing, that's 48. 2 left. 2 left for each. Okay, and then you can actually walk down these stairs. Okay. Okay. And then this is where we found that Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. And this is the staircase that we jumped over. So you're all caught up now. It's a really nice way to get the jump on that Tower Guardian. I don't always end up getting like the full kill there, so that was kind of nice, if I'm being totally honest. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope, just another player. Damn, I was going to rate that for them. Maybe save their life. Okay, keep moving, keep trucking. Item over here. Sun Warmth Stone. Spirit Grave Stone, blessed with an Erdtree incantation, uses FP to generate sun warmth, continuously restoring the HP of those nearby. Has a more potent effect than a warming stone. Sunlight feels all the warmer in darkened lands. So it literally takes those Spirit Grave Stones and turns them into sunlight. This stuff right here reminds me of Bloodborne, for real. Like, that could be model reuse from Bloodborne, but Jesus Christ, it's just so sick. Okay, coming up here. Now, this is what I wanted to check before. My purple rainbow stone, where's that at? Okay, you see the elevator going up, so that's helpful. All right, there's going to be a few Inquisitors here. Okay, go ahead and take this elevator down. And then just be ready to jump onto this right here. You get the Gravebird Helm, finally. Stone Helm with a tinge of green, one of a set of armor pieces cast in the image of the Gravebird, empowers spells which summon rings of spectral light. Gravebirds are ancient golems created to guard the spirit graves, built where all manners of death ultimately drift. So, gotten quite a few of those pieces, but that's the last one, so just carefully drop here. And then drop here. Okay, so, again, I just want to see, where's my purple rainbow stone? It's going to be right here. Great, okay, glad to know where that is now. Okay, so, coming out here, there's going to be a curse blade waiting for you. On that staircase, to the left, straight, down, right? Where is it? Over here. Okay, so... fight him in here. Do not fight him on the staircase. Whatever you do, you don't want to fight him on the staircase. It's not going to work out well for you. I hit R1 again. Okay. Cool. Another treasure for us. Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Tons of upgrade materials here. So, right here is the ancient ruins of Rao. In the distance here, that's the Church of the Bud, where we fought Romina. That's where we burned the Sealing Tree. It's all visible. Shadow Keep, Scadutree, everything. You can see everything from up here. It's so sick. Okay. Take the elevator back up. And then it's time to fight the last Tower Guardian. Alright. So this guy's a kill once enemy. I believe the other ones are not. But this one is. So what I recommend doing is once you reach the top here, you can summon. So just help yourself out. He's going to call the storm. Now this one summons tornadoes, which he's doing right here. So just like when you fight the Divine Beast Dancer, just block. Otherwise you get launched up there. He also has another tornado that he can do, which is sort of like a grab. When you see him summoning that, you just want to get away. This one right here, yep, that's fine. It's a sick grab. I mean, it's a cool animation. All right. That's the last one. He should drop his weapon. Yep, the Horned Warrior's Greatsword. Curved Greatsword of the Horned Warriors, Keepers of the Tower. A heavy weapon made to bring the deft strength of the warriors to bear. The ornamental tangled horns allowed the blade to serve as a medium for horn calling. right. So, we're approaching a boss fight now. It is not the final boss. But this is the boss fight I was referring to when we were dealing with Needleknight Leda's questline, as well as Hornsent, Ansbach, and Tialie. Okay. Go ahead and grab this. Scadutree Fragment, number 49. I feel like I might have missed one. Let's activate this Site of Grace and rest. I'm missing one of each. They might come later. But anyway, this next boss fight is Needleknight Leda and her allies.
It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
All right. So despite this being a sanctuary room, it's not really a sanctuary. So we have an invasion sign to challenge Needleknight Leda and her allies. Now, since we killed Hornsent, he will not join. Since we sent Sir Moore to his death, he will not join. So instead, also, since we never delivered the letter to Freya here in Shadow Keep, she will not join either. So this will only be Leda, Dane, and that's it. It's just going to be Leda and Dane, I think. I don't think there's any others. So you can summon Tialie to help you, and you can also summon Sir Ansbach to help you. And then you can summon them. So again, it's completely up to you how you want to do this. If you never do anybody's quest lines, then you end up fighting everybody. Everyone.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needleknight Leda and Dryleaf Dane will never allow.
Wow, yeah. So otherwise she says Needleknight Leda, Dryleaf Dane, and their allies. So anyway, this is Dane. We've already fought Dane in the boss fight. It's the same exact fight. Just be careful of him. You don't want him to get off his 1-inch punch, break your stamina. But your friends are coming. All right, here's Leda. Ansbach and Tialie will join. I'll give them a second. Here comes Ansbach. What are you just standing there for? I'm also going to let Tialie join. So yeah, you can make this so easy on yourself if you just do the quest lines properly. Not properly, but if you do them in a certain way. You do miss out on armor sets, you know, and all that, but it's just so much easier. All right, so now Tialie joins, and you actually get to see him in action. So he's weak. He dies pretty quick, but he poisons like no one's business. And you can just quickly overwhelm whoever's in the arena. So this is why I say that, like, it feels like you are meant to have these summons to help you out. Like, it's sort of like the Radahn fight, you know what I mean? Like, use the summons that are there, especially if you have, it goes Freya, Hornsent, Dane, Moore, Leda. Like, you get 5 people in this fight at one time if you do it a certain way, which is the way I did it the first time. Just completely by accident, I did it that way. And it becomes overwhelming. It felt impossible. So just, if you do it the way I just did it, you'll have a much easier time. Okay, so we get Dane's Footwork, which is another weapon of Dane, a technique for hand-to-hand combat without the aid of a weapon. This martial arts focuses on kicking techniques. This kick-based martial art is unique to Dane, a Dryleaf and sworn ally of Leda. He acquired these skills by training with the aid of a waterfall, letting the water beat his body and throwing himself into its basin. So now you have both of Dane's weapons. Leda is over here. You get Leda's armor. Chest armor of Needleknight Leda. Slightly strengthens attacks following a dodge roll or backstep, as well as dash attacks. Embroidered with a golden cross tree motif, the chalk white cloak and surcoat symbolize the honor of the Needleknights. Quote, kindly Miquella fashioned us as his needles to quell all, to ward away all. And you also got her sword. Light greatsword with gold inlaid, weapon of Leda the Needleknight, deals holy damage. Though polished and to a mirror sheen, this blade still reeks with the stench of crusted blood that lingers from the cull of her knightly comrades. Gross. All right. So we're going to head up. It seems like I missed one Scadutree fragment and one Revered Spirit Ash. Huh. I'll look it up, but I don't know where that would have been. All right, let's speak with Ansbach.
Righteous Tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure. Now I suppose this leaves only one. But in truth, I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small matter. I'm afraid I underestimated the lad. Appearing frail in both body and mind, I presumed he'd be like to stumble upon the field of battle. What a fool I was. He serves another master, but Satiolier performed magnificently. Perhaps he too quivers with anticipation, as do we. Oh. Something you want to get off your chest? Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Moog. Fear not. I bear no grudge against you. His Eminence was felled in an honorable duel. And such are the risks of seeking lordship. Besides, what right have I to complain? I blame the enchantment more than anything. Righteous Tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood. Righteous Tarnished.
All right.
We will have our victory. I swear upon my blood.
So I am just quickly looking up the locations of the fragments because I can't believe we missed them. I felt I was keeping such good track of everything. I'm just sort of shocked. And it's weird that we're missing one of each. So just give me one moment. Church of Consolation 2. Northeast Scorched Ruins. Yeah, we definitely found this. I mean, there's no way we didn't get that one. 3-Path Cross, Pillar Cross, Main Gate Cross, Prospect Town. Yep, definitely got that. Castle Front. Castellensis Cross, Bellerot Tower Settlement Cross, High Road Cross, Morth Ruins Cross, west of Morth Ruins. Yep, I know we got that. Northeast Morth Ruins. Yep, that's in the tunnel. Potshade Morth Ruins, Encampment of Shadow Keep. Yep, definitely got that. It's along the wall. True of the Crusade, that's 2. Scataview Cross. Scataview Cross is here. Definitely got that. Shadow Keep, Golden Hippo. Sunken Chapel, yep. Shadow Keep, Storehouse, 4th floor, definitely. Before Mesmer, yep. Back Gate near Statue of America, definitely got that. Ruins of Unte. Bottom of the Waterfall, I know we got that one. Recluse's River. Double Hippos, we killed both of them. Shadowview Chalice, 5 of them. Cerulean Coast Cross, yes. In a Cave, yep, got that one. Charles Hidden Grave Hippo, got that one. Jagged Peak. Yep, got that one. The Fisher Cross, definitely got that. Defeating the Hippo in Ancient Ruins. Potshade and Viaduct Minor Tower. Rao Ruins Ancient Cross. By a statue in the Western Ruins. Got that. Templetown Ruins. We definitely got that. Abyssal Woods. North of the Abyssal Woods on a corpse. That's the one we missed. Okay. Oh, man, I can't believe we missed this. It's like right here. Okay, let's just go there really quick. And then I need to check the Revered Spirit Ashes. Oh, man, we moved through this just looking for cookbooks before. Luckily, everything's dead. We don't have to worry about any of this stuff. All right. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. Yeah, I think we follow the North Ridge. I can't believe we forgot this. This is completely my fault. Yep, it's on a corpse back here. Right there. Jeez, wow. Okay, there's that one. You're not going to go away. Great. So that's that. Now let's just check the Revered Spirit Ash. Okay. East of Scorched Ruin. That was the first one. Abandoned Ailing Village. Yeah, we definitely got that one. Bellerot, Main Gate, 2x. Yep, that's that main statue. Pache, definitely got him. Statue near the dancing. Yep. Northeast Prospect Town. Yes, definitely got that one. Elak River Cave, we got that. Between Morth Ruins, Bonnie Village. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure we got this one, but we'll check that. But I'm like 99.999% sure we got that. Okay, east of Morth Ruins. Oh, it's in a hole. I feel like we definitely got that. Okay, Shadowkeep Storehouse. Yep, that was on there. Ruins of Unte, got that. Templetown Ruins, definitely got that one. Ancient Ruins of Rao in a Potshade. I feel like we almost certainly got that. Yes, we got that one as well. Statue in Rao Ruins, yes. Enir-Ilim. Large Priest. Statue near... Okay. That was 2x we got that one? Yeah, we're still missing one. Okay, let's check... Let's check the Morth Ruins here. So sorry about this. I felt I was tracking them so well. Alright, so let's just go over here. I'm nearly positive we got the one on the statue near the Curse Blade, because I remember mentioning it and being shocked that the Curse Blade showed up because I didn't realize that there were two. Yeah, this one we definitely got. Yes. Okay, we have that one. Curse Blade showing up. And Eurogamer's Guide says that there's one within Morth Ruins, but I feel like we got it. I feel like we did all this. This was near the Inquisitors, near the old ladies. So in a cave between Morth Ruins and Bonnie Village. It's like the only cave I know of. What? You'll find this Revered Spirit Ash down a hole between the Morth Ruins and Bonnie Village. It says that it's right here. This door does not open. Oh, this is the ravine. This is not a cave. This is the ravine. Yeah. Damn, okay. All right. East of Scorched Ruins. That was the very first one. Yeah, this over here. I definitely got this one. In the abandoned Ailing Village. I'm really, really sorry about this. I could have sworn I had done all of this. I was keeping such good track. Like, I was shocked at the track I was keeping. If I didn't get this one, I'm going to scream. No, we got this one. Okay. Abandoned Ailing Village. Should be, like, right there. Bellerot main gate is a double, so I definitely have that. Definitely got the one from the pot. Oh my god. Okay. That was it. Well, I'm glad that didn't take too long. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you, Eurogamer. Wow, I feel so dumb. Those were easy ones to have missed. Again, under that bridge. Jeez. Okay, level 20, level 10. Fully empowered now. Okay, let's go to the Divine Gate front staircase. Okay, we got to talk about the final boss. Okay, go ahead and spend any runes that you have. Well, definitely crack any runes that you have as well. Okay. 1.45 million. So the 1.45 million, we could do some damage. Oh man, 83k short or 50k short. Okay, So the final boss of this DLC is Promised Consort Radahn, okay? Promised Consort Radahn is a really interesting fight in that... Oh, definitely get rid of the sacrificial twig. I was doing that while going around that dungeon. Yeah. All right, Promised Consort Radahn is a really interesting boss fight in that you want to bring a special item with you, which is Miquella's Great Rune. During Phase 2 of this fight, the boss can grab you. If the boss grabs you, you will get charmed. You will not take any damage, but you'll get charmed. If the boss were to grab you again, you will die. 100%. 100 to 0 death. Unless you break the charm by using Miquella's Great Rune. This is reusable in the fight, but keep in mind it's got a serious cast time, and you do not have a lot of freedom in this fight. I will do my best to explain it as we go. You can summon both Tialier and Ansbach for this quest. However, note that their summon signs are out here and not in there, so they will increase the boss's health pool. The boss uses a bevy of gravity attacks, just like he did in the original fight. However, because Mohg's corpse was used to bring him back to life, he also has a blood flame ability. It's only one, where he will just rake his sword in front of him and then it explodes. For that specific ability, you just want to back up. You want to get behind, rather, you want to get that in front of you, because if you get it in front of you, the chances of a follow-up attack are a lot less. Otherwise, you will have to pay very close attention to anything else that's going on. Damn, that's a heavy load. What if I did this? Is this still a heavy load? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to... Okay, before we do all this, I'm going to level up this shield and continue explaining. So, the boss during Phase 2... This is going to sound so stupid, but its hair will get in the way of everything. Like, absolutely everything. The hair will be in the way. It's like fighting Bon Jovi in 1985. The hair is insane and so frustrating. So it's really important that you learn all of the boss's techniques in Phase 1 and just really memorize the timing during Phase 1. The reason I say that is because during Phase 2, the timing is basically the same. It's like almost the same exact fight, but the hair is just so much bigger, and every attack will have a light-based or holy damage-based follow-up, okay? So, knowing that, I can't. No, that's heavy load. That's fine. So, knowing that, you want to be very careful during that second phase. There are two attacks during the second phase that are really, really important to figure out how to dodge. Number one is the Meteor Dive. So if you remember, when we fought Radahn in the base game, when he would get to 50 or 40% HP, he would take off into the sky and then dive bomb you like a meteor. That ability returns, except it's even worse, or it just does more damage. Like, it's even harder to deal with. What you want to do is find the direction that is furthest away from you. So, like, if you're fighting him near the Divine Gate, run toward the entrance. If you're fighting him near the left wall, run to the right wall, and just keep running. Do not look in the sky for the direction that the meteor's coming. If you look in the sky, it's already too late. Like, by the time you see it in the air, it's too late. So just pick the direction that's furthest away from you and run. The second ability that is really tough in the second phase is this, like, 5-hit combo that he does. When that starts happening, the middle hits 2 and 3, it's a double roll. You have to roll twice back to back. So just spam circle to roll twice, and then you want to sidestep to avoid the beam when he jumps up, and then roll when he jumps down, okay? And then for all the other abilities, you basically just want to dodge left. When he does his gravity pull, if you notice that after he pulls you in, if you notice that his swords are still crackling with gravity magic, just turn around and run. And then you want to jump the earthquake spikes that come out of the ground. Okay, I'll bump up the volume for you. This is a cool cutscene.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
This is Radahn. He's going to always start the fight with this jump-in attack. You just want to roll. Can't believe I missed that. So a lot of his stuff has earthquakes. This is a double roll. And then roll once you see his hands go down, and then roll again to avoid the earthquake. You can also jump the earthquake if you wish. This is a jump forward. Whenever you see that, you can get 2 attacks in. For this, just roll and then run backward. And then once you see the meteors coming to you, pick a direction and run in it 90 degrees. And then just wait for him to come towards you. He'll usually do some sort of jump ability here. Yep, just like that. He can do this twice, just like that. So don't start wailing on him until you're absolutely sure. That move can be followed up right there, so pay very close attention to his hands. For this, we're running backwards. We're jumping over it. Very good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, that's a shield bash. I didn't realize that there was an Ash of War on this. It's not a big deal. I never used Ashes of War when doing this the first time. Okay. Earthquake. 1, 1, 2. We're always going up to the left. 1. Jump the earthquake. Oh. He's going to jump. He could do this twice. He didn't do it twice. Very nice. Okay, wait. I'm going to drink and then immediately run. And then immediately change directions to avoid that. He's probably going to do the gravity dive. Nope. All right, go ahead and jump. Very good. You don't want to go in too quickly on that, otherwise you can still get cut up by the other stuff. Once, don't attack him more than twice after he does that. All right, this is phase 2.
Lord brother, at long last you are returned. Tarnished one, aspiring lord of the old order, if you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Nicola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
All right, here we go. Phase 2. He'll usually start with this Jesus ability. Just run. Just run backwards. You want to get out of the last ring, and then you're good to go. If you can't get out of that in time, just block it. Stand near him and block. That's the Blood Flame ability. As you can see here, that's why I suggest getting behind it or getting it in front of you, because you can't always tell what's going to happen next because of the effects. So same ability here. Oh, damn. All right. Luckily, we were able to get out of that. So he's going to follow this up now. Oh, damn, with that. Double drink. Okay, we're back in business here. This is the grab. Just roll into him. Not a big deal. All right. 1, 1, 2. 1, and then roll. And go ahead. This move, just move back. 1, 2. Into that. You can just get in front of the holy damage, no problem. For the quick one, it's pretty annoying to deal with. Ow, I'm really just trying to get away from him at this point. All right, this is the Jesus move. Just get out. Wow, I can't believe we got out of that. That was really close. That's the grab. I've never seen him do it from that far away before. Okay, again, it's the same moves. 1, 2, 1, roll. It's the same moves as phase 1. It's just everything is flashier, and you've got this 1980s hair metal hair going on that gets really obnoxious. If you do this twice again, you can cut him in the leg. If you can roll that really well, you can get a cut on him really quick. So this is the double roll. Double roll, one, move to the right, drop, and then you can get him. Again, gravity attack. Just run, hook it, and then run back to the right, and you'll avoid this whole thing. Oh, very close. All right, it's the same thing. Jump it, and then run back to the right again, and then jump it one more time. I got clipped at the end there. That's okay. All right, Jesus move. Trying to get out. Oh, no. Ugh, give it to me. Okay, that's weird. Doing that at close range is so rare. 1, 1, 2. I don't like to attack him there. That's the grab again. It's the Blood Flame ability. I'm just backing up. And that's why. I just don't like dealing with that. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. All right, he should blast off here. Great, pick a direction and run. We're just running to the gate. It's the furthest thing away. And then he's just going to show up behind us, but do not stop running until the fire stops. Now you can turn around. Okay? He should dive in toward us. The beam is not too bad to dodge. We're just pulling back on the stick. We're not doing anything crazy. Okay, same thing. Truck it. Go left. Ow, damn. Okay, that one's really tricky to dodge. It's really helpful to use the terrain to help you with that flash move. I find it really helpful to just use the terrain. There's a double roll. He's going to jump. He's going to land. He kind of sucked. Grab. Blood Flame. Oh, I was trying to drink. This isn't good. All right, 1, 1. Oh, no. Damn. I mixed up the move. I mixed it up. I thought that it was going to be the Earthquake move. All right. I need to remove this Ash of War from my shield. Because we're missing Corpse Piler, because I'm definitely not two-handing it during this fight. How do I remove an Ash of War? This shows you. Remove Ash of War Elden Ring. Open Ashes of War, select currently equipped Ash, and then give you an option to undo enhancement. How to remove Ashes of War from shields? Oh, I gotta purchase no skill from this guy's sword. Okay, let's go back to Volcano Manor really quick. Sorry about this. Bernal's sword should still be here. Thank you very much to Dark Fantasy Games. This video has 60k views, so you know people didn't see this. That's crazy. Oh, I spent all my runes. Whatever. Where's Godfrey? Where's Godfrey? Not Horlu, like Godric. Where's Godric? Did I spend Godric? Oh. 40k. Nothing. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I never got a bleed proc on him because of that shield bash. I used it at the wrong time. All right, let's go ahead and put Sacred on this to increase the amount of Sacred block. Actually, no, let's just do Standard to keep the 100. It wasn't making much of a difference. All right, so, okay, now we have Corpse Piler, which is good. All right, let's go back in. That was really good for a first attempt. I mean, it's the final boss. Oh, no. I have heavy roll. What? It had an X over the shield. Why did it have an X over the shield? Did it change the requirements? 48 strength. Why did it go from less to more? Is the Ash of War doing that? What just happened? Okay, I definitely don't have 3 levels worth of stuff, so... Okay, I guess let's change a talisman out. Okay, well, we don't need the Great Shard. That's good. Where's the talisman that increases strength? Perfect. Man, that's so weird. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. Nope, still got heavy roll. What just happened? I guess I needed the Great Jar Talisman? Dude, what happened between then and now? I didn't change anything. Did no skill actually change that? Like my equip load is heavier? What happened? Okay. I don't understand what happened. It just happened again. I think I'm either tired or I'm not paying attention. One, I had medium roll before I changed that Ash of War. Like, what happened? Like, the affinity didn't change. It went from shield bash to no skill. Like, nothing changed. Like, the strength requirement never changed here. It never changed. I'm really quite confused. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Nope, that's going to change equip load. I am so unbelievably confused. Okay, sure. Medium roll, and then great. I have no idea what changed, but let's do it. All right, jumps in, good to go. 2 hits. You don't really want to go for more than 2 hits if you, unless it's like very specific attacks. So that's 1 attack max. Yeah, that can be followed up. You have to be very careful on that attack. Ow. So what I will tell you is he won't always follow that up. You just got to make sure that these swords are still glowing. One, 2. 1, 1. Okay, I'm not going in for the full corpse piler. I just want to get enough to, wow, increase the bleed a little bit. Yeah, see? He didn't actually do anything there. One, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Okay. Phase 2. I'm not gonna do the Jesus thing, huh? Grab. Man, you jumped pretty high with that. All right. Up to the left. 1, 2. Up to the left. Roll. Roll. 1, 2. That's it. That's the sequence. Ow. Jesus. All right, Jesus move. Just get out. This is a good opportunity for us to drink. Okay. Pay close attention to the lightning going on there. Again, you really don't want to do more than 2 hits. 1 in some circumstances. Ow. And we're going to jump here, and we're going to hold. Oh. All right. Had I not gotten knocked down, we would have been okay there. One, 1, 2. Oh, damn. 1, 1. Twirl. He can follow up. He did not. Great. 2. Double roll. He goes up. He comes down. Drink just to reset here a little bit. Stomp. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Corpse piler. Just to get that going. 1. He's going to go left. Okay. I'm going to drink just to rebalance here. Okay. Get out. Wow. The terrain took me. That was so strange. That was so weird. The terrain just straight up took me. Nice bleed proc. It's going to go up. We're going to run. We're going to go to the right. We're going to jump. And then we're going to hold back and right on the stick. Drink. I'm going to hit him once. That was risky. Try to see what he's doing. He's jumping, which is helpful. Corpse Piler, we can dodge that real quick. Twirl into that. Just following it up. We're going to drink. 1, 1, 2, R1. Jump in. Hit him once. Going to restore stamina now. Again, I'm just holding right there. I should have rolled, but I blocked. It's not the end of the world. Okay, he's going to go up. We're going this way. Pick up our runes along the way, actually. There he goes. Don't turn around until you actually see fire. Good. Oh, shit. He's really close. Jump. I'm going to drink. You can always use the grab as a drink. I'm spamming here. I'm getting nervous. Okay, that was actually kind of nice. All right, Jesus. This is going to be kind of risky here. Damn, the terrain keeps pulling me. I don't know what's happening there. I mistimed all that. The terrain keeps dragging me there. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. It's like the camera is not hooked onto him, but the terrain is just like pulling me in a direction. It's so weird. I don't understand what's happening there. And that's just burning flasks, that move. Yeah. I'm blocking this. I messed that all up. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Nice. If you attack once with a regular weapon, like I think as long as it's not a heavy weapon, you'll be okay. Like, you can still save it. 1, 2. 1. 1. Ow, dude. What? 1. 1, 2. Get him in the knee. 1, 2. Big swing. 1, 2. 1. 1. Twirl. Goes over. He can follow that up, which he just did. Perfect. Don't attack after he does the quick version of this. If he does the quick one, don't attack. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. We're going to run. We're going to run to the right. Jump. Yeah, maybe we got to jump it. Hopefully that stacked the bleed. Shouldn't have done that twice. Grab. Corpse Piler. Alright, Jesus. So I'm holding back on the stick. Alright, we made it out that time. I really don't know what was happening the previous time. Ow. Alright, I'm just jumping here. Okay, we're just gonna continue running here. Hit the wall, which fucking sucks. Ow. Ow, ow. Ow. Can't believe I hit the wall. I need to jump so I can... twirl into that. It doesn't follow up. I'll drink. Okay. 1. 1, 2. 1. 1. I'm gonna drink. All right. 1, 2. In the knees. Nice. Big one. 1, 2. Quick one. We got it, so we're going to go into the knees. 1. Okay. Keep it up. Cool, we're trucking. We're going to the right. We're jumping. We're holding back and right on the stick. Okay. We're just going to hit him once just to kind of move it along. 1. Twirl. Yep, that's fine. Jesus. All right, I'm blocking. I'm just going to block it. I drank at the wrong time. So if you block, you don't really take that much damage, but it is really risky. I'm drinking my blue flask, hard switching over. That's a double roll. Oh, if I fuck this up. God, that attack is so tough. For some reason, I'm not rolling to the left on that. Damn, we had him so close on the first attempt, too. It's always the worst. I'm going to stop focusing so much on Corpse Piler. I'm just going to fight him raw like I did the first time. Keep hitting the fucking walls. Sorry, I didn't mean to like curse so much in these walkthroughs. I really try not to. But he is just such a hard boss. I mean, he is a real final boss here. All right, he can follow this up. Nope, he did not follow it up. Just pay attention to his hands whenever you see that attack come out. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. It's really important that you focus on the timing of this attack here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, because you want to be able to get the extra damage during phase 2 on that attack. Oh, come on. Twirl. The twirl can be followed up. He can do it again, or he can do another attack with his right hand. Or, sorry, your right, his left, if you're not careful. 1, 2. Get him in the back of the knees. He delays that attack. Ow. So I'm going to run this way really quick. I was just trying to get away from the wall. I knew I was going to crash into it. Right, bring me in. We're jumping. One. Twirl. Slam. He can. Yeah, it's weird. He's never following it up this time. Weird. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Should be hitting phase 2 in a second here. Same move. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, phase 2. See what happens here. Right, I'm just gonna block. Oh, I didn't block. I'm an idiot. Please don't strike me with lightning. Twirl. You can follow that up. He did not. Delay. Slam. Hit him. 1, 1, 2. 1 hit. Grab. All right, don't go in for more than 2 hits on the grab. That was probably a bad drink. Back. I'm blocking. That's such a delayed holy damage on that one. I'm going to try to get away from the Divine Gate. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Trying to get away from the Divine Gate just because I don't want to end up with my back to that particular wall because it's really hard to get out of. Ow. He's really not going to let me, though, so I'm kind of stuck here. 1, 2, 1, 1. Corpse Piler. Not good. Oh, my fucking shield. Okay. Okay, that's good. I'll take the Jesus move, and hopefully we can get out of it. Double pump. Great. We actually got out of it, too. 1, 2. Okay, rolling to the left. Finally figured that out. All right, meteor dive. We're just running towards the gate now. The entrance, not the divine gate. What? Wow. Okay. Please. Gravity. I'm drinking. Yeah, that's fine. One, 2. Hit him in the back of the leg. That's a grab. I missed. That's okay. 1, 2. Big one. Slam. Follow-up. No follow-up. 2 hits. 1, 1, 2. Back of the legs. All right, just block that. All good. Let your stamina restore. This is a jump. Same move as the intro. Same exact move. 1, 2. Big thing right there. The terrain is kind of fucking us right now. So be very careful. Jesus move. Just back out. Go in one direction. Grab. Got him. That's Radahn. Not bad. Not bad. And for a final boss, that wasn't terrible. I'm happy with that. All right. Remembrance of a god and a lord. All right. So there's a very special item here. We get Let Us Go Together, the emote. And then you're going to touch this memory. And I'm going to bump up the volume for you.
Promise me you'll be my consort. I'll make the world a gentler place.
Okay. So we get 500,000 souls and the Circlet of Light, which is the last legendary armament. The Circle of Light, which adorned Miquella's head as he returned in divine aspect. It has begun to fade into nothingness. Slightly boosts intelligence, faith, and arcane, while also boosting the power of Miquella's light. This circle was to be the very foundation upon which Miquella's Age of Compassion would be built, should it have ever come to pass. It did not. All right, Remembrance of Radahn, consort of Miquella, hewn into the Scadutree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. In their childhood, Miquella saw in Radahn a lord, his strength and his kindness that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. And so Miquella made a heartfelt wish that Radahn would one day be his king consort. Okie doke. So we're not completely done. There's still a couple more things to do. So we're going to light this Site of Grace, and then we're going to rest at it. Actually, I'm going to check to see if Ansbach has anything to say right now, like if he acknowledges that this just happened. Because if you were to warp or rest, he moves. So I'm curious about this now. I think that only took like 7 attempts or something. Might have even been less. Okay, he's not here. That's fine. All right. I'm just going to warp back up. It's quicker. All right. Cool. So you're going to find the armor sets of Tialier. You get his hidden needle, his mask, garb, and all that. And then Ansbach will be just outside, I think. Oh, no, he's right here. And here's Ansbach's stuff. Okay, so Furious Blade of Ansbach produces a blood flame blade from the side of the hand, then lunges at enemies to cleave through them, charged to increase the number of slashes. Markedly different from the finessed swordplay of the Dynast, this is an aggressive last resort of an incantation that gave rise to Ansbach's fearsome reputation. Obsidian Lamina, signature weapon of the Pureblood Knight Ansbach, a viciously keen and slender scythe made for combat. The obsidian edge relies not upon trickery to fulfill its violent purpose, though through skill alone, the wielder can rip and rend through foes, sowing blossoms of red upon the battlefield. Ansbach's boots slightly enhances Blood Oath and dynastic skills. Attire of Sir Ansbach, the embroidered crest of the Pureblood Knights has now but all faded away. Ansbach understood that keeping his oath to his old master was not an act of logic, nor would it bear any justice, but it was for those very reasons he was unable to let go. The iron mask of Sir Ansbach, given the appearance of a quiet, wise old bearded man, so he didn't actually have a beard, it was part of the mask. But an old fear lurks beneath, together with the cold, unflinching discipline that once honed his blade, now employed to enhance Blood Oath and dynastic skills. So for Tialier, it's the dark trousers of those who wield poison in secret, ever scorned and loathed. The dark attire of those who wield poison in secret. The silver hair is arranged in the same style as St. Trina's, increasing arcane. Additionally, countless needles are sewn onto the exterior, apparently for talismanic effect. Mask, upon which is carved a tranquil, sleeping face. Just once, Tialier was granted the sweet repose of velvety sleep. The remainder of his days would be spent attempting to recapture it. He was chasing the dragon. Tialier's hidden needle, concealed weapon used by Tialier of a design generally favored by poison wielders for dark and subtle purposes. Like St. Trina, who blossomed in the deep purple garden, a rich poison is secreted from within, which sends its victims into an eternal sleep. The unique skill is Sleep Evermore, pierces the enemy deeply with a poison-coated needle that delivers eternal sleep. If the follow-up strike lands upon a foe who is already in a state of slumber or eternal sleep, it will deal significant damage. Okay, so we just defeated Mikola, but if you remember, Mikola separated himself from his other half, St. Trina. So let's pay St. Trina a visit. Unfortunately, St. Trina died. So we get St. Trina's Blossom, which is the true last of the legendary armaments. St. Trina's life withered and fell, as fleeting as the seasons. At her last, she left a single water lily, slightly boosts focus. Despite the velvety purple hue, the flower is in no way poisonous. It merely blooms in quietude. So you can see here that this was just a blossom. This body is just a flower. That is St. Trina. So she's just a head and arms, basically, and then she lives inside of this flower. That's it. That is the end of Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Since we did not have Freya join the fight against Leda, her shield can be found here. Oh, her whole armor set can be... Oh, you don't get the shield. You get the shield if she joins the battle. That's right. So we can read her armor. The weapon is Weapon of Freya, a Redmane. Redmanes are from Castle Redmane, where Radahn was. So she is loyal to Radahn. Greatsword decorated with a mane, much like the weapons used by her liege, Radahn. The spirit of Freya's training lingers in this sword, enhancing the power of Redmane battle skills. Freya's Helm, Golden Helm of Redmane Freya, member of General Radahn's most distinguished knights. A hideous scarlet wound was once hewn into the center of her face. Later, Mikola gently put his lips to it, and the unfading scar became the compass that Freya would thereafter follow. So, likely a clean rot knight hitter, possibly Melania, though I kind of doubt it. But what's really interesting is Zilly the Witch, another YouTuber, unmasked this NPC, and her face is scarred to match the helm. You never see her face, but the face is scarred too. All right, Freya's armor. Golden armor of Redmane Freya, a member of General Radahn's most distinguished knights, affixed with a black woolen mantle. After witnessing Freya's valor as a gladiator in his youth, Radahn invited her to join the ranks of his most trusted warriors. Pretty cool. Okay, that's it. So, let's go back to Graveside Plain, and then let's talk for a couple minutes. All right. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. This is a DLC. So if you've never joined me for these walkthroughs, I should say this. If you've never joined me for these walkthroughs, at the final part, I always like to give a little bit of story time. So Elden Ring is very important to me. It's very important to my channel. When this game came out 2.5 years ago-ish, in February 2022, I had just recently broken up with my girlfriend, like 5 months prior, like that September before, maybe like 6 months. I had moved back home with my dad. I was like 34, 35, just like living, I can't remember how old I was. It was like 34, 35, living home with my dad, kind of feeling like a bit of a failure, but I had a good job. It was a contract position. For those of you who don't know, I work at Riot Games in esports on the Valorant side, but I had a contract job. It could possibly turn into something full-time, and I was in New York at the time, and I could possibly move out to California. The carrot was never dangled, but it was like, it felt like I was moving towards that kind of role, and it ended up happening. The day I received Elden Ring from Bandai Namco was the day I got my offer letter to be a full-time employee at Riot. And so this game marks like a really huge turning point in my life. A lot of Souls games do, weirdly enough. Dark Souls 3 came out when I lost the job and was feeling extremely depressed, and I just played it for days on end. Dark Souls 2 was an awesome LAN party with all my friends. Bloodborne was the same thing. It was just a really cool time. And then later that year, I ended up moving. And then Sekiro came out. Unfortunately, my mom was dying with cancer at the time. And so I don't actually remember playing the game. I remember where everything is in that game. But when I made the full playthrough walkthrough like a year or two ago, I think I made it right before Elden Ring came out. I said it was weird because I remembered where everything was, but I didn't actually remember playing it. Like, it was very strange. And then Elden Ring came out at this extremely awesome time, and it kind of blew up my channel. I think I had like 20-something thousand subscribers, and then I went all the way to like 50. Like, it was pretty nuts. And the ad revenue that generated off of the videos like set me up to move to California, be able to afford to like basically like set up a brand new apartment with my own furniture. Like, I'd never done that before. Like, it set me up to build a life out here in California. And so the whole time since then, I've really just been waiting for this DLC to come out. And this DLC has come out at a time where like things are just going really well. Like, I've grown as a person. I have found that I have a job that I really do like a lot. I'm working for a great company. And I've always had these sort of like two career tracks where I've worked this like 9 to 5 that I really didn't like. And then I had YouTube on the side, and that was kind of my way to push hopefully into the industry or something. But let me show the Sacred Tower here too, since we finished. But it wasn't always possible. Like, it didn't always feel possible. It felt like I was kind of stuck in a rut for years until, I got the job at Riot. And so where I am right now in life, it doesn't really feel like YouTube is like this necessary part of my life. It's strange. I never thought I would ever feel this way. Sorry, to make it a little more cinematic. I really never thought that I would feel this way in life, where YouTube could just be this like totally optional thing that I really didn't need. And so last year, when I promise there's a point to all this, but last year when Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out, I had always said before that when I really wish that I had this channel, or I was working on this channel when Breath of the Wild came out, because I figured I could do guides for all 120 shrines, all the dungeons. Like, I would love to have covered that, and I still would have. And so when Tears of the Kingdom came out, I like had a plan to do all the shrines and all the dungeons, and it killed me. It burnt me out. And I realized that I really didn't love the game that much, but I was just making guides because it felt like it's what I was supposed to do. And then Final Fantasy 16 came out a few months later, or a few weeks later, and I stopped making guides for that game like a quarter, maybe a fifth of the way through the game. I was just so bored with it. Like, I loved the game. I loved playing that game. I love Final Fantasy 16, but I really didn't love making the videos. And that sort of feeling is kind of carried over for the past year. Final Fantasy 16 literally came out a year ago. When I was making videos for Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, I felt the same exact way. And like, I had taken long breaks in between them. Like, I took a long break after Final Fantasy 16, made a couple of guides for Super Mario RPG Remake, and kind of didn't like it. And like, I've gotten a lot healthier since then. Like, I've lost 50 pounds since September. So like in 9 months, I lost about 50 pounds. I'm feeling really good. I'm playing a lot of DDR again, and like my life is just different now, and I have different priorities. And so YouTube, after Elden Ring DLC, is no longer a priority for me. This isn't me announcing retirement or anything, but I'm going to be very selective in the games that I cover on YouTube. I'll make a video here and there. I'll still stream probably because, I don't know, I like streaming. I like doing stuff like this where it's just long form. But like the editing process has just sort of gotten, I don't know, tedious to me. And it's not giving me like good energy. So I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube for a while. I'll still be around. I'm still in the Discord. But as far as like coverage like this, where I'm making videos for every single little thing and then a full walkthrough after, you know, in like 30 hours, like that's over. Like, unless it's a Souls game, I think that's over. So whatever From Software does next, that'll probably be me coming out of retirement for something. But like, I'm kind of done for now, except for maybe little things here and there. And it's not a bad thing. Like, I actually feel great about it. And I'm so glad that I was able to do this with the Elden Ring DLC and still feel really enthusiastic about making these videos, this walkthrough and all the boss guides and all the puzzle guides. Like, I'm really, really glad I was able to do that because this game is very important to me. And I'm glad that I still felt like this gave me good energy. Doing this walkthrough gave me good energy. But it's like the only genre of game that does that. Whereas back in the day, over the past 6 years, 6 or 7 years, 2018 I started this, so yeah, 6 years. It felt good every single time. Like, it felt like I was moving towards something, whereas now I'm kind of there. I'm in the industry. I have a good job in video games that I like. And so now this really just needs to be for fun, and I need to focus on what's actually fun for me to make videos for. And for the most part, that seems to really just be Souls games. I'm not just going to become a Souls YouTuber, but those will likely be the games that I kind of like fully cover in depth. Everything else will probably just be a video or two if I ever think something is interesting or particularly difficult and I think folks might need help. But that's that. So again, I really hope this has all been helpful to you. I love Souls games. People have said that, somebody once told me that I was the Niles Crane of guides or of Souls games or something like that. And I thought that was like the highest compliment because I love Fraser so much. And I just hope that sort of came through in this walkthrough. I hope that you found this helpful. I think these games are so unbelievably special. And like for $40, you get a 40-hour DLC that's tacked onto the base game. Like, From Software is like no other company. They do everything so different and so well. And yeah, the games have some jank, but damn, just look at this vista right here. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. And like everything you see here, you can get to. Like, literally everything you can get to. So it's just awesome. Anyway, that's all from me. I hope this walkthrough has been helpful to you. If you need help on any of the individual bosses, go ahead and check out my boss guide playlist. I'll leave a link in the description. I always do. But that's it. All right, I'll give a thank you to my channel members. Thank you very much to John Aldrich with 50 months, Silverbullet13 with 37 months, Daniel Cockerill with 32 months, Brian Brubaker with 27 months, Baghdad Money with 23 months, Greg with 21 months, XLightning84 with 16 months, Harv Fontaine with 13 months, Jason Knaps with 3 months, and Working Class Nerds with 1 month. Thank you so much to my channel members. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, please subscribe to the channel for when new guides go live. I have an idea for a couple more. If you are interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button below this video. You can also leave a super thanks by clicking the heart icon below this video. Don't forget to join my community Discord. The link for that is in the description below. As always, I'm Sweet Johnny Cage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.